Good evening. Well, apparently there's this on my Twitter feed. There's this guy uh, mad with Shima, uh, looking at the trending column. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, no, we're talking about the Fukushima reactor. Uh, yes, we know this is unfortunately one of the risks of nuclear power, and there's no avoiding it. It is a good power source, and for the most part, it's safe. But I think we had a very bad set of circumstances that came into play. Now, on the news, I've been hearing that the Dwight Arnold Energy Center reactor is similar to the one in Fukushima, uh, a General Electric type. And so, but I'm not exactly too scared about that at this point. We've got measures in place, and in 30 years of in 30 years of living, nearly 32 years of living, I've never heard of a problem. I think only like one incident made it onto the unusual incident category. It happened within the plant, and years ago, and really didn't. I mean, someone had a little bit of an accident there, as far as, but it wasn't bad according to the media that I remember. And we've not gotten anywhere near danger, and so uh, I'm not worried. We can build more of those nuclear reactors as far as I'm concerned, because we need to have domestic energy sources. We need to not be so reliant on foreign energy sources for our energy. And so, nuclear energy gives us that. Of course, you've got the spent fuel rod problem, and you have to store that somewhere, that radioactive waste somewhere, and so not exactly good. That's kind of a byproduct. The good thing is that we do not have the type of RBMK reactors that Chernobyl had, and Chernobyl was just a series of screw-ups, one after another, by the Soviet authorities. It was just a series of screw-ups. The operators had no idea. They didn't have the proper documentation. Accidents were hushed up, and there was too much cover-up. Even during Chernobyl, there was too much cover-up. They were worried about panic, even in a time of glasnost, openness. There were many hardliners that were wanting to pretty much downplay. That was kind of the traditional Soviet reaction to certain things. But they had to come clean, because apparently information wasn't getting anywhere within the Soviet Union. But we knew there was a problem in Europe, because we could detect the radiation that was ending up in the clouds. And so you can't contain something like that and hide it from the rest of the world. And so the Japanese Prime Minister has lashed out against the nuclear authority, the atomic energy authorities, or the people responsible for the reactor. And I think that's wrong. They need the information. I mean, we need the cold truth of when there's an emergency like this, so that people know how to appropriately respond, and that they do so They know that, hey, this is the real deal. You just don't dismiss such a warning. And so, just my 2 cents, but I thought I'd post it on YouTube. Time, it's about 19 minutes to the ham twit net, so long for now.